Yo guys, Thirsty Gogeta back at it again, and today we're going to be talking about the new Deluxe Class Studio Series, Mirage. And today's video is probably not going to be too damn long because we're just talking about just one figure and how everybody has been reacting to it. So, to me, I have to say something that I think plenty of people have said, that they're still getting like Jazz vibes because obviously he turned into a Porsche, and Mirage here kind of stole the Porsche form from him. But and getting a lot of Jazz feelings from the look of this figure and everything like that, besides from the Porsche, like the overall aesthetic and the look to it. And I have to say, kind of. I mean, the jazziness kind of is there. I could see what people are talking about. And of course the vehicle mode is Jazz's Porsche, but I mean, I really still see Mirage in it. I mean, I know a lot of people are still saying, no, that's Jazz, but I mean, I see what they're talking about. I see it. I see it. I see it. I like the overall silhouette is still like giving Jazz feelings, but you notice that I'm trying not to say vibes. But the face, not really giving me Jazz vibes. God damn it! It's not even 2 minutes and I already cursed. Okay. Aside from my overall losing my sanity, I still see Mirage. I mean, I could tell why people are not when it comes down to like the overall look of the figure, not that it's Jazz or anything, just like the look and everything. I could tell why some people are not really gonna like it too much, is because of the kibble on it. And I must say that the kibble on the figure is kind of warranted, because I mean, if you have not seen how Mirage looks and transforms in the trailers, it's probably gonna be one of the most hardest transformers to translate into a figure. Now, that might be a different story for third party and possibly the Masterpiece toy line, which, if you guys want me to talk about how my overall view of the Masterpiece toy line is, I would not mind that. But I'm just saying that it was probably going to be the hardest to translate aside from RC. Now, had they done they could have done RC better. I know they could have. I've seen some core class sized motorcycle transformer toys done way better than her. I've seen it. I've grown up with them. I hate to say it, but the Energon RC was so much better. I hate to say that because Energon was just a freaking dumpster fire, but it's the truth. It looked overall better. If they took somewhat of the engineering of that figure and mixed it up a little bit and gave it the look of Rise of the Beast RC, honestly, I mean, it's not like Hasbro's never done that before. They have. They've done it. So that shouldn't have been an excuse to end up with that shit core class figure. But back to Mirage here. I must say that the transformation looks like it's going to be very interesting. I must say that. And also, like Jazz, it looks like he's going to have a couple of transformation cues from the Studio Series Jazz. Not the movie verse one, but from the G1. Which I'm saying that because the feet kind of look like that, except for the freaking high heels. But where the spoiler is placed, and overall how the backpack is dealt with, aside from like the doors and the tires. I'm really getting. It looks like they're getting cues from the not masterpiece, but from Studio Series 86 Jazz. And I'm really hoping that the fake parts on this figure isn't too apparent. Now, it might not be the case because this part right here where the bumpers are look like it's probably going to end up being the front of the car, because look at how much that sticks out. There is no way that is going to end up not being the front of the car. With how much that sticks out, no frickin' way. Because this, the way they got pictures of the car mode here, I don't really see all the panels. They might be just doing this to make the figure look good, or make the car mode look like it doesn't transform at all. Because I gotta say that it does not look like anything transforms at all. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously going to. I mean, it's a goddamn Transformers toy. It looks like the front of the car is going to go where it's supposed to go. I really, really hope that the front bumper area does become the chest, and the chest becomes the front bumper, and the first level is played with the first shotgun. I know I'm becoming more insane each video. And if you don't know what I'm referencing, I'll leave a link in the description below to Maxor's channel. Maxor is an amazing YouTuber. The face sculpt, I like it. I like it. I wonder why the one half of the face doesn't look like the same exact half, because obviously, if you could tell here, you can see that it doesn't angle all the way correctly. Like, it looks very different. And it probably is the reason why it looks the way it looks in the trailers. And the gun, we have not seen this version of Mirage hold any weapons yet, but I'm pretty sure it's probably going to look something like that, because the Studio Series figures usually are more movie accurate. My overall thoughts about the figure, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. But I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt because of how he transforms in the movie, or how he transforms in the trailers. We haven't seen the full movie yet. And I can't exactly blame them for how he ended up. Not the worst Studio Series figure, but not exactly the best. Kind of smack dab in the middle. But the overall paint and the sculpting, I must say, looks pretty good. And I love how his Porsche ends up, because the look of that car is just amazing. I love that car. So yeah. Now about just like Mirage in general. Like just how he is in the movie. Now in the trailer, I did a reaction to the Super Bowl trailer. If you have not seen it, I recommend you watch it. So we got to hear Pete Davidson's performance as Mirage, and I said that I did not have much of an issue with it. It gave him like chill vibes, and that he will be very bro-y with Anthony Ramos's character, and I cannot for the life of me remember the human character's name. Someone please tell me his name so I can stop saying Anthony Ramos's character. But a lot of people are saying that no, that's Jazz. Or there is one YouTuber in particular that I'm mentioning, but I don't want to be a dick and say who it is. But there is one guy who's like losing his goddamn mind on how they're showing Mirage. And I can just like hear and feel the G1erness in his speech, and it's just, yeah. Now I do like G1 over Bayverse and everything like that, but I am not a G1er though, because I did not grow up with that show. I grew up with Transformers Prime, and I grew up with Bayverse. Yes, Bayverse is the one that introduced me into Transformers, but eventually I realized that those movies weren't all that great. But I could just hear the hatred for Mirage and his voice, and it is so apparent. It is like so apparent. So he was saying that the mixture of Mirage and Jazz is just bad, and I kind of have to disagree, because newer interpretations of characters isn't always bad, because look at how they did with Ratchet in Transformers Animated compared to G1. In G1, he wasn't a freaking cranky old bot. Now, yes, he kind of had that older bot voice to him, but he was just like a caring dude with a little sass. And then with Transformers Animated and Transformers Prime, he seems like a cranky old bot, but with a soft spark. And that, I believe, was one of the greatest transitions that a Transformer character could ever go through. I believe that was a great transition, because it birthed a like new side of the character, and it benefited the show that they were both in. And I believe that this new interpretation of Mirage could possibly be good for this movie, and show like his overall friendship with Anthony Ramos's character. Now, if it doesn't benefit the plot, then yeah, people are gonna hate it, and then I'm going to eventually not really like it, but not overly hate it. But he was also going on about how he had the Porsche mode, and Jazz didn't have it. And I'm sitting here, and he was like calling out people who were saying that, oh, it's not street legal. Mother! But he was going on calling people out for who were saying that it wasn't street legal. And, I mean, they're correct. The F1 is not street legal. Get over it. Cope, seethe, and mauled, man. Deal with it. This is a new interpretation of the character. They wanted to do something new. Get the fuck over it. Okay? Goddamn, man. But not like he's gonna see this video, because I'm such a low-end YouTuber. But I'm just saying that he was going goddamn ballistic. He was going ballistic. Now, something that I do have to say that he was correct on was Optimus Prime's face. That's something that everybody can agree on with how they got him looking like. Because the Michael Bay face needs to fucking go. And if Michael Bay is basically ghost directing this film, then they just need to fucking get rid of him. They just need to get rid of Michael Bay, because he's just a plague to this franchise at this point. And he just does not care for Transformers. He just cares for the fucking money. He needs to leave. He needs to fucking leave. Because I want my Transformers to be actually like good and well-loved characters. I don't want them to be just hollowness of epic, like, bullshit proportions. I just want them to be good. But yeah, that's all I got to say for today. Now, I don't think I'm not going to be making a video this Saturday since I'm going to be down in another town visiting my family, and my mother's going to be having surgery and everything like that. So, I hope you guys like this video. I'm going to be leaving a link in the description below for Maxer's channel. He's amazing. So, I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more of me. And this has been Thirsty Gogeta, signing out. Peace.